Yep. Like 20, the greatest moment I ever saw on the stage. I'll say first of all that this moment that I saw caught me completely off guard. I was at a play where I was not expecting anything special. It was put on by an organization that works with teenagers. Music Theater Workshop is what it's called. And among other things, they get kids who are locked up in Chicago's juvenile detention center, the Audi home, to write and perform musicals about their lives. This one was performed by teenage girls. Okay, so we're in the detention center. Folding chairs have been set up. The girls' parents, it's mostly mothers and grandmothers, very few men, are sitting directly in front of the stage. And imagine for a minute what it's like to be one of those parents, okay? Your kid's locked up, possibly on very serious charges, some of these girls were. You're worried about what's going to happen to them next. You're probably still mad that they didn't listen to you in the first place and got into all this trouble and ended up behind bars. What can theater possibly do for you in this situation? You know? It seems like such an old-fashioned idea that it can do anything. So, there's this one scene in the play.
Where'd you get these clothes from?
And it's the story of this girl named Candace. And Candace basically wanted better clothes so the other kids at school wouldn't laugh at her. And so she steals some clothes from Nike Town and she gets in trouble, she gets caught, and then she joins a gang to earn some money and be more popular. Her mom finds some drugs in the house and a gun and feels completely betrayed because that was not how she raised her daughter, and one thing leads to another, and Candace gets locked up. Then, the girl narrating this story says, and this is how Candace feels about her mom now. And then all the girls in the play come out on the stage and stand in a line, facing their mothers and grandmothers who are right there in front of them.
Mama, I'm sorry for what I have done. I was arrested and it appeared in the Audi home. Oh, I'm sorry for putting you through all of this. I know you are mad about the good times that we missed. I'm ready to come back home. I'm willing to make a change.
One of the verses goes, Mama, I'm sorry for making you come to court, for almost losing your job. Give me moral support. Mama, I'm sorry for putting you through all this stress, for making you worry yourself and depressed. I'm ready to come back home. I'm willing to make a change. And by this time, the girls are all crying, their parents are all crying, and each girl has a cutout, you know, like a little heart, like on Valentine's Day, like that, made from red construction paper, like the size of your palm. And written on each one is the words, I'm sorry. And each girl goes out into the audience to where her mom is sitting or her grandma is sitting and hands her the heart. And the parents are crying and the kids are crying and everybody is hugging. It was really something.
Anything for you, Mom. Please forget about yesterday. Mama, I'm sorry.
Here they were, not just saying this to their mothers, but saying it publicly, in front of the world, in front of their friends, saying this thing that could be so hard to say in any case, you know, singing it out, and hoping that it can heal something that is going to be hard to heal, no matter what you do.
Mama, I'm sorry.
The worst.
You're crying?
I find it so sad.
We were born on the edge of a one-horse town where the gravel turns to dirt. And baptized by fire in the blood of the Lamb, blue colors on our shirts. Well, we grew up fast and we grew up mean, and we grew up out of control. Yeah, we grew up living the rock Then the girls taught us how to roll. Oh, blinded by our own bright lights to the ways of the wicked world. All stuck in the middle of the Middle West while the flags of war unfurled. But we never thought twice about this American life. We get to live. 1, 2, 3, go!
Our program was produced today by Sarah Koenig and myself, with Alex Bloomberg, Ben Calhoun, Nikki Meek, Jonathan Menjivar, Lisa Pollack, Brian Reed, Robin Semyon, Alyssa Shipp, and Nancy Updike. Our senior producers, Julie Snyder. Thanks today to all the other producers who have worked on the show over the years, who did such a beautiful job making the stories that you heard today. Peter Clowney, Elise Spiegel, Doris Wilbur, Susan Burton, Blue Chevany, Wendy Doris, Darlie Kine, Jonathan Goldstein, Diane Cook, John Jeter, and Jane Feltis, a.k.a. Jane Marie. Thanks, bigger than I think thanks can actually say, to Tori Malatia, who I started the radio show with at WBEZ. Production help today from Thea Bennett. Seth Lind is our operations director. Emily Condon's our production manager. Elise Bergerson's our administrative assistant. Music help from Damian Gray, from Rob Geddes. Our website, where we have added all kinds of extra stuff this week for the 500th episode. Thanks to Rich Orris for helping with that. And where you can listen to all 500 episodes for absolutely free on your computer or using our app on your cell phone or iPad. We also have lists that we hope are helpful of listeners' favorite shows at our website, thisamericanlife.org. This American Life is distributed by Public Radio International. Support for This American Life comes from the car company Scion, presenting the 2014 Scion TC with modified steering and suspension to improve driving precision and a new look. The Scion TC is designed to go the distance. Learn more at scion.com. And by Reputation.com, helping individuals and businesses make a strong first impression on the internet by ensuring accurate search results and authentic online reviews. Learn more at Reputation.com or 1-800-REPUTATION. I hope my father heard me read these credits and felt I did okay. WBEZ Management Oversight for our show by our boss, Mr. Tori Malatia, who has this message today.
Hello, I'm Tori Malatia. I am a real person. Happy 500th episode. Now get back to work.
I'm Ira Glass, back next week with more stories of This American Life.
PRI, Public Radio International.
Next up on 93.9 FM, our storytelling series, The Moth, and on AM 820, Burn, an Energy Journal.
WNYC is supported by the Public Theater, continuing its 2013 free Shakespeare in the Park season with Love's Labor's Lost, a new musical, now through August 18th. Lead season sponsor, Bank of America.